What's going on, beautiful souls? You know, I'll be switching it up. But today I want to speak on aesthetic. I want to talk about aesthetic and building your aesthetic and what does that actually mean, right? The term aesthetic, it actually means
your era.
No, aesthetic, building an aesthetic, I actually looked up the definition. Art, it's not everything, but it's kind of how your art has an aesthetic. The way,
style?
Correct. But that's why I said you can just throw the word aesthetic in there and it still kind of makes sense. Again, this is just another way of saying know thyself, right? I was thinking to myself, because of your mom, I was just like, why not focus on building your aesthetic? Do people know who you are? Do people know who you are and what for? What for specifically? There again, it's like your auntie being a hooper. That's an aesthetic. And things come with that aesthetic. There's certain things you gotta do to even be qualified or deemed to be in that aesthetic. Does that make sense? As an artist, what do you think some of those things are? Being able to do what? Being able to do what? Being able to do what? Doing this as an artist. You know, only
certain privileges?
No. No, I'm saying this is about skill.
Oh.
Aesthetic can be your style. That's what it is. Art, your style. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you draw stuff. Your style of anime. It can be your style of anime. For instance, you don't like drawing real life portraits. You say you're not good at it. I don't think that's true. You just don't practice enough. Does that make sense? Therefore, you would have to add more practice to make that a part of your aesthetic. Because when people see your drawings, they don't think, oh, that's the girl that draws all live pictures. You get me? They think, oh, that's the girl that draws good anime or good cartoons. You get me? And that's what your aesthetic would be. In my case, being an adult, how I was trying to say it to the young people, I would say, like I said it before, it's know thyself. What is a part of my aesthetic that I want to make sure that my family members have? For Sarah, is there a reason why you all up in their face? My goodness, I get you. I see you having fun. I ain't mad at you. For instance, me not eating meat, that's a part of my aesthetic to me. And you're probably like, why? What do you mean by that? I don't want my kids eating meat. I want that to be a part of who I am. I want that to be in my DNA. Then people are like, here's how I break it down, because I know my mind be all over the place. You want to know thyself so much that because somebody else doesn't like it, that doesn't change who you are. You don't change something about yourself to fit them. And that's why I said, know thyself. You might have to take a while because a lot of kids truly don't know. A lot of kids don't get to take the time to sit and figure out who they really are. After I understood that and I realized it, I was like, oh, the kids need time. But then you think, do you think it's cool for you to have the time, but then be around people that don't benefit you? That's why I said sometimes it's a whirlwind that you got to dig through. That's why I said it don't matter if I drop you off at this school or if I send you to a private school. Remember I told you some of that stuff don't matter if you don't decide to be a good individual. But yeah, I have to finish the video without you. Much love. School on time. Peace out. Love you. Happy Friday.
My sucker! I knew I didn't lose it.
Peace out. We already told her Happy Valentine's Day. That was yesterday. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta wait for my child to pull off before I start zooming off all fast. But as you can see, I talked to my child. We be chopping it up. So you know what I'm saying, I really just be trying to keep my emotional intelligence at an all-time high, because I know like any given day dealing with some of these low vibrational souls, like I just be having to make sure I cleanse myself, because these motherfuckers, they do. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like I was trying to explain to her like what I would want a part of my aesthetic or who I am. You know what I mean? So then I want to be so locked down and know who I am and insured. You know, like no doubt this is who I am. Like how do the homies say it? I don't want to be around nobody that hasn't really been through nothing. If you ain't been through nothing, you gonna go through something and turn. You gonna go through something and flip. If you ain't been through nothing, I don't know if I can rock with you, because you don't understand how seriously some of these situations are. You don't understand how deep it can get. You don't understand what to stay away from. You still okay with mixing with the devil. You still okay with dancing with the devil. You still okay with two-stepping with the devil. You okay with mingling with these demons. Understood? I write music, so I wrote a poem or two with some specific lines about stuff like that. But truth be told, you know what I'm saying, we gotta protect ourselves. We gotta make sure we're protected. We gotta do that extra work, right? Can't be walking. We can't be mingling with the demons and not expect. That was like, you can't be chilling with the dogs and then expect not to get fleas, right? What I said, my plant-based, like my nutrition, I would want that to be a part of my aesthetic, something that rubs off on the rest of my family. And again, for men, I'm talking to my daughter, but for men, what I'm really trying to break down is for you to know yourself, and for women to respect who you are and respect who the hell you are. And I was saying, I know it sounds crazy, but I was like, there's so many people that get into relationships, right? They get into relationships with people that barely respect them. Like, they only respect them because of this. They only respect them because of that. And it'll be a bunch of minor stuff. It won't be anything that really sits there and wraps your mind. Oh, nah, she really love me. She really respect me. Nah, some of these females, they'll say it'll be a light respect only because you got this. It'll be a light respect. And that's what I'm like, my old man was trying to tell me all women talk mess. And honestly, I beg to differ. I know good women that don't talk shit on their men. They know what comes with that. That's what I'm saying. These men, they pick some good women, right? Now I know what I'm getting. And that's what I'm like, I don't get it. For my old man, and that's what I'm saying, I know it's all over the place, but it all ties in together in my mind. For my old man to open his mouth and tell me that women just talk mess, you heard me say it before on plenty of videos if you actually watch me. I'd rather be single then. I'm good. I'm not interested in that. Why? That's what I'm saying. Why would I take so much of my time to go find me a woman that I actually cherish, love, and appreciate in every aspect? Why? To turn around and talk mess about her? Why? I don't see the benefit at all. We gotta get Lunchables, baby. Yes. Yeah, we forgot to go get them yesterday. That's my biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work on myself, but then, I'm not interested in being in a relationship where I feel any type of belittled in any type of way. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I've been working on myself. It's hard. God is good, man. We'll be back. We out.